Here we're going to take a look at performing roll trims, which allow us to adjust our edit points of our clips in a very isolated fashion where it only affects two adjacent clips. So for example, let's take a look at this short sequence. Esther is talking about the geography of Cappoquin. I'm going to play it, and as I do, try to get a sense of how the audio and the visuals are working together.
We're on the banks of the Blackwater and on the foothills of the Knockmill Downs, and it is very, very picturesque. There's a lot of lush farmland around. It's the dairy land. It's the most stunning area, and then it's not overpopulated, which is really the beauty of everything.
All right, so at first glance, this may look okay, but if we look closer, things aren't really matching up as well as they could. I think we can time things out a little bit better, and we're going to do that through roll edits. Let me play over the first part again.
We're on the banks of the Blackwater and on the foothills of the Knockmill Downs, and it is very, very picturesque. There's a lot of lush farmland around. It's the dairy land. It's the most...
All right, so I think things are pretty good up until about here. We're talking about lush farmland and dairy land, and we have that shot, but it's really not extending over the part of the sequence that it needs to. So I need to kind of move this edit a little bit over to the left and this edit a little bit over to the right. Now, if I wanted to do that through trims, I absolutely could. I could grab this edit and drag over like so, and then close that up. And believe me, a lot of people do that. Let me undo, though. I want to show you a more efficient way to do this. We're going to use the rolling edit tool, and it's actually hidden within this menu here. If I click on Ripple Edit, you can see that rolling edit is inside of this menu, keyboard shortcut N. Now, when I click on an edit point, I'm able to roll this from the left to the right. So for this particular edit, I just need to move my edit to the left or earlier. And let's play over this edit.
There's a lot of lush farmland around. It's the dairy land.
All right, and I'm going to do the same thing here, except I'm going to extend this over to the right. If I want to use my keyboard, I can. I just need to select it with my rolling edit tool. And then that's Option right arrow or Control right arrow on a PC.
It's the dairy land.
And you can see that my transition is rolling on over. When I do that, you can actually see that I have an indication of the last frame on my A side shot and the first frame on my B side shot, which can be really helpful in identifying where I want this roll to stop. All right, so I think I've done it. I'm going to play over.
There's a lot of lush farmland around. It's the dairy land. It's the most stunning area, and then it's not over.
Okay, and I think I just want to extend this edit over a little bit to the right. So I could grab that and drag over, or use my keyboard. I'm going to undo, though, Command-Z, because I want to show you how you can temporarily enable a roll trim while you have your selection tool on, all right? We learned this before with Ripple, and it's the same exact way with roll. So if I'm just going along editing and I know that I need to move this over, I'm just going to Command-click right on top of my edit. We learned before that if you Command-click on the edge, it enables a Ripple edit, but I need to get right on top of it, and then it temporarily enables my roll, and then as soon as I click away, I'm back in my selection tool, all right? So that's a nice, quick, temporary way to enable my roll trim so I don't have to switch tools.
Area, and then it's not overpopulated, which is really the beauty of...
All right, and I think I'll move that one over a tiny bit as well. So I'll Command-click, drag over, and play.
Which is really the beauty of everything.
All right, so we moved a lot of these edits around, and I think things are timed out a lot better. So hopefully you can see that roll edits are a very easy way to work when you need to just finesse your edit points to the left or the right just a little bit.